Hello my dear Armenians, these are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. From the memory to rebirth, tribute in Antibes, memory and justice heard in Lyon, commemoration ceremony. Geghard Foundation appeals to UNESCO and international bodies. Armenian identity being destroyed in Artsakh, warns Tigran Abrahamyan. Unexpected statement from occupied Western Armenia. April 24 marked with prayer in Constantinople. Armenian women preserved identity, embroidery as a lifeline. 1930s records show Armenians still seen as a threat. Members of the government of the Republic of Western Armenia under the patronage of President Abrahamyan paid tribute to the innocent victims of the Armenian genocide during a solemn ceremony in Antibes, France. The event was not only a commemoration but also a strong expression of national dignity, unity and hope for the future. They highlighted that memory is not only about pain but also a source of strength and action. The ceremony became a symbolic step toward national rebirth and the restoration of rights. The message from Antibes was clear: unity is essential for justice, a strong future, and the restoration of the historical homeland. A commemorative ceremony for the victims of the genocide against Armenians took place in Lyon, France, organized with the participation of members of the government of the Republic of Western Armenia under the patronage of Vice-President Lyon. A message from President Abrahamyan was read, stressing the importance of memory and justice. It was emphasized that past crimes must not be forgotten and their recognition is key to preventing future catastrophes. MP Tiffany also spoke, highlighting the strength of the Armenian people and the responsibility of the international community. The ceremony had a deeply emotional atmosphere and served as another reminder that memory remains alive and continues to support the pursuit of justice and dignity. In response to reports about possible destruction of the We Are Our Mountains monument and Armenian churches in Artsakh, the Geghard Foundation has appealed to UNESCO, ICOMOS, and international Christian organizations. They call for attention and verification of information regarding Armenian cultural heritage, especially monuments affected by vandalism. Tigran Abrahamyan stated that the passive response of authorities sends two dangerous messages. First, it allows Azerbaijan to continue its genocidal policy. Second, it signals to the world that serious action is not needed. He stressed that Armenian identity, built over thousands of years, is being destroyed in Artsakh under a constant green light from the government. On April 28, 2026, the pro-Kurdish Dem Party issued an important statement about the genocide committed against Armenians. They stated that facing historical truth is necessary for rebuilding trust. Apologizing and appealing justice mechanism can help create a shared future. The statement marked 111 years since April 24, 1915, noting the mass killing and deportations of Armenians and other Christian peoples. The party called past policies for suppressing identities a serious mistake and emphasizing that all people should be equal and free. They also noted that current regional instability is partly due to ignoring the past and expressed solidarity with Armenian people's pain. This is seen as a rare but important political signal toward justice and reconciliation. On April 24, 2026, the Day of the Holy Matrix was marked at the Armenian Catholic Cemetery Church in Shishli, Constantinople. The Holy Liturgy was led by Father Vartan Kyriakos Kazanjan, followed by prayers at the memorial. He spoke about martyrdom as a living expression of faith, not just death, emphasizing love and forgiveness over hatred. The event ended with a peaceful gathering, becoming both a remembrance and a symbol of faith and unity. Embroidery has long been more than art for Armenian women. It has been a way to preserve identity and survive. With a history of thousands of years, it carried deep meaning through symbols like the tree of life and protective patterns. After the genocide, many women supported their families through embroidery, even in foreign countries, making it a true lifeline. Today, this tradition continues preserving Armenian culture, history, and identity for future generations. Archival documents from Turkey's Signal Party period show that Armenians were still viewed with suspicion in the 1930s to 1940s. Even after the genocide, surviving Armenians in cities like Tokat and Sebastia remained under state control and monitoring. Documents note that despite their small numbers, they were still considered a potential threat. These records prove that destructive and restrictive policies toward Armenians continued even decades after the genocide.